This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps brûler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Garrett. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line, it's Roberts. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Ball handed off. He breaks free. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, why not keep it on the ground? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. To throw, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So, second down after the incompletion. Linebacker shifting around now. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Pump over the middle. It's Washington. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tried to bounce it but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quick shoot. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Grab down the middle, it's Rodgers. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's third down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hunt over the middle. It's Graham.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Black. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Yeah, it looked to me like those linebackers maybe had their eyes in the backfield on the quarterback. They lost their vision on the back on that angle route. The quarterback finds him for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Black. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff. It's Hicks. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Third down after that running play. And it's the tight end trying to power for the 1st down. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A completion makes it 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Graham behind the line. It's Black. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas, 0. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking for his big tight end. Over the middle, it's Washington. Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Black. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And tackled there by the defense.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Fights through a tackle. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Going for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Black. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
incomplete. Second down coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. To throw, it's St. Clair. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes them all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check him out. Bringing it out, it's Black. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Set up from the 13. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. To throw, it's Holstein. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And completion makes it second and short. Looking for a man. There's a screen pass to the running back. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Send the back in motion. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep again. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Play action here on first down. Nice grab. It's Clark. Breaking free at the 35. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. Look out. Whole different game now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll run the option. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. He fires it down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Wants to throw it. Gets made on the out route. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Press coverage now from these DBs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Important 2nd down play coming up. motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, it's Holstein. This pass is caught. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To the air. It's St. Clair. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Sideline route, but is out of bounds before the 1st down marker. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Now it's 2nd down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Black. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. They keep him off balance with a run. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. To the air, it's Holstein. Catch made by the tight end. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Leaning on the run game here late. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's Black. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. To throw, it's Holstein. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. 4th down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in a national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.